We're Haley and Jake, and for the past 7 months, we've been road tripping Mexico in our van. We've been chasing waterfalls and camping in the remote mountains, trying to escape the summer heat. But today, we're leaving nature and heading off to visit some of Mexico's most beautiful colonial cities.
We just left the Sierra Gorda Bioreserve, and now we're in a semi-arid desert as we drop down in elevation towards Bernal, and then the city of Querétaro and San Miguel de Allende.
We left the cool climate of the Sierra Gorda Biosphere Reserve and headed west to a town called Bernal, a pueblo mágico built around the base of a monolith standing 350 meters high, making it the third largest in the world.
So we're in an area that's known for wine and cheese, and we've been walking around town for about 5 minutes. We've seen 3 shops advertising pan de queso or cheese bread. So we bought one. I think it's bread stuffed with 3 different kinds of cheese.
We also saw these interesting treats, which we didn't try. Back in the van, we continued west towards the state capital, Santiago de Querétaro. Its beautiful downtown area is declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. The city is also the former capital of the country, and it was the starting point for Mexico's fight for independence from Spanish conquest.
So one of the major symbols of this city is a large, 1.5 kilometer aqueduct they have to bring water into the city. And the story behind it is a Marquis who wanted to go on a date with a nun, and the nun said her only love was Jesus, but if you find a way to bring water to the church, then she would go on a date with him. So the Marquis built a large aqueduct to get fresh water right to town, and then the nun still said, nope, I'm having none of it. My only love is Jesus, but thank you for the water. So that is the story behind one of the major symbols of town.
So we're currently in Plaza de Armas, which is one of the main squares in Querétaro, and there are a lot of historical buildings surrounding the main square that are protected by UNESCO, and they'll have gold plaques on the floor in front of them. So we've seen those dolls all over Mexico, and we learned on our walking tour yesterday that the doll is named Lele, which means baby in the Otomi language, and they're made here in Querétaro.
One part of the city is a grid layout where the Spanish lived, and one is a more winding layout where the indigenous people lived. And Querétaro is a UNESCO World Heritage Site because it shows both styles of communities living together, and they have a very high population of beautiful old buildings.
So we're just heading somewhere that might seem a little bit odd, but we've been told by a couple people that it is a must-do in the city, and that is the Museum of Calendars. So unfortunately we can't visit the Museum of Calendars. They're not pet friendly, and sometimes we're able to leave Finley at the front desk and go into a museum, but this time we couldn't. So the unfortunate part of traveling with the dog is that you can't always do the things you want to do, but that's okay because there's loads of other cool things to do in this city.
Tortas guajolotes, which we were told on our walking tour is a traditional sandwich of the city, and it is quite spicy.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Are you making friends? Finley! Finley, here, what's this? Oh, good boy. So something we were told we have to try when we're here is atole. It's a hot drink, and I read online that it's made with sunflower seeds, and it kind of tastes a little bit like rice pudding, if you've ever had rice pudding. So it's like this creamy drink. And we were told that you're supposed to have it with like this giant cookie as a dessert, but it was way too big. So we're just gonna have the atoli.
It's also hot.
Yeah, and it's very hot. How's the atoli?
It's really hot. It actually reminds me of custard before it thickens.
Hello, my handsome boy. Hey, Finley. Hi. So Querétaro is described as having a very mild climate all year round. However, we're in a heat wave and it has a high of about 35 degrees Celsius today. And it is noon and there is no shade anywhere and we are hot. So we are going to go look for some shade, possibly in the market. Yeah, can you get shoes on? So it turns out Mercado de la Cruz is a little bit chaotic on a Sunday and a little bit too much for us to take Finley in. So we're gonna head back to the van.
Fine. Empty.
We drove north, crossed state borders into Guanajuato, and reached San Miguel de Allende. San Miguel de Allende is another UNESCO World Heritage Site and is often referred to as the most beautiful city in Mexico. We're walking down Aldama Street, which is known as one of the most beautiful streets in the world because you walk down this cobblestone road with this epic view of the church at the end. It's so pretty. Located in the center of town, the parish of San Miguel Archangel towers over the city. Its grand exterior is constructed using pink stones, and it looks like it is straight out of a fairy tale. Every detail of the streets here are beautiful, from the cobblestone roads to the sidewalks, to the colorful walls, the windows, arches, the flowers. Everything is so pretty.
We are starting off our first morning in San Miguel de Allende with some coffee, and then we might move on to some chocolate and churros.
I need this. How are the churros?
The churros are really good. So is the drinking chocolate.
Are you shopping, Finley?
So we've heard San Miguel de Allende is regarded as one of the most beautiful cities in Mexico. Before coming here, we really knew nothing about it. We were a little worried about what the parking was going to be like, if it would be overly touristy, but it's been very beautiful and we're having a really nice time.
So we spent the morning wandering through the beautiful streets of San Miguel de Allende. We also quickly popped our heads in the market. Now we're heading over to an area that has lots of street murals that we are really excited to go check out. This place is beautiful. Finley has a new job. He's now the official greeter for the restaurant. We hid in an art gallery for a couple hours to escape the heat. Now we're just making our way back to the van. Hold on. What'd you get?
I don't know.
Is it good? Come on. Ooh.
So we weren't planning on filming this morning because we thought the drive out of San Miguel de Allende would be smooth. But first, Google Maps took us down a tiny alley where we had to back out of. And then it took us up a hill where it was too steep to turn. It was slippery cobblestones. I might have to back up. Oh, you smell that? I'm gonna go straight back in the turn. That is narrow. Actually, I'm just gonna go the wrong way up Walnut Street is what I'm gonna do. That's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it. And when we started to drive forward, we actually slipped backwards. Watch that slow, Paley.
Keep going, keep going. Keep going.
Our traction on our tires might be shot.
Yeah.
On these cobblestones anyways. It's cobblestones, that's the problem.
Yeah.
They're so slippery. So we had a very, very stressful time getting out of San Miguel de Allende. I am sure there is a better route, but we followed Google and had a very stressful time. But we got out of the city, so onwards to the next one.
Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to join us on our journey through Mexico. We'll see you next time in Grutas Talantongo.